Hiya, Nectar. Just as per usual, getting everything set up. Hmm. But, you know, I'm just gonna let the Discord know that I'm live. That was my chair. My chair is very loud. How are you doing? Oh, I have some news to mention once more people join in. But if you look, I added the two emotes that we made last stream. Yeah. See? Oh. Well, that was good timing. I don't know how the delay is, but, you know. I feel like the brown might be a little too dark for stream. However, it might be fine. I might adjust it. But I'll mention the news. Oh wait, you're in the Discord. You probably already saw the news. Somehow, uh, like during my break, Twitch gave me access to what's it called? 4 more emotes for tier 1. And the reason why that's wild is because, well, right before I ended, I made the T emote specifically for the purposes of filling up the new slot that I got, because I gained 1 extra slot, so I then had 5 emote slots. And somehow, during my break, I ended up getting 4 more. Although it's about to be... I'm gonna change my camera once it hits 11 o'clock for me, because I'm very particular. Hello, Ryla. I don't know if you're just lurking, but I see you here. Are you able to hear me, by the way? Is everyone able to hear me? There we go. Hi. Hello. We're gonna make more of the emotes this stream. And then hello. Hi. Yeah, so I'll be able to have 4 new emotes. Cause I have 4 more slots. Which means I could put down the ones I have on like a list, because I have a little list of like emotes I want to add. The list currently consists of an owo/uwu emote and a miffed one. Yes, it is Owoja. I have a plan for if a friend of mine goes live. Also, I noticed it must have been like that all of last stream, but I accidentally added a tag from like saying them from like a random country, and I don't know when that happened, but that explains why I wasn't able to add as many. I just assumed that that was part of Untitled Goose Game, and then I looked it up and found out it was actually a country. So I must have accidentally clicked on an extra tag, because it shows me a list and I just scroll down through them. But I must have accidentally clicked on one. So I kind of feel bad. What if someone from like that country joined in being like, oh my gosh, there's a person from my country, and then they find out, oh wait, no, I'm just some random white boy, you know? So I removed that as soon as I found it. Oh, hello, monster! Hi! Hello, hello! I gave you a BTS ad? Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. I wish I could turn off ads, honestly. But Twitch doesn't give me that option. Also, what do you think of, like, this kind of going out like this? Like, this is just a beanie, but it's kind of acting like a little brim. Hello, monster. It's been a while. Ooh. Now that we have... Oh yeah, we're gonna be, oh, my Twitch is dying. My Twitch is not responding. Which shows me the chat, you know? Hey! Hello! I don't remember what you wanted me to call you. Because there were two possible names. Also, we still have Nicolas Cage in the background. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna... There we go. I fixed it. You barely have time for anything. It's annoying. Well, I used to barely have any time. That's why I took like a month and a half break. You blame your internet? I blame my internet. My internet kind of sucks. But this stream, we're gonna... Yes, Nicolas Cage. I don't know how bad the delay is. But, you know... Leon, okie dokie. I wasn't sure if you want me to call you Leon or the other name. Okie dokie, I'll remember that. Alrighty, and, yeah. We're gonna make some more, yours can be possessed. We're gonna modify, more of the emotes, to be winter versions. We've already done the last stream we did the bonk and we did the rest in peace, and then we're gonna do some like more goose game, I guess, or something. You were about to get ready for sleep, but you want to drop in and wish a great stream? Thank you so much. Well, before you go, Ryla, speaking of emotes, somehow, because right before I took my break to focus on schoolwork, I essentially gained like a 5th emote slot, and that's when I gained that 5th emote slot, I added this emote. The thing is, sometime during my break, and I only found out today because I put in the emotes that we made last stream, like before the stream started. Okie dokie. Well, what I found out was, during my break, I somehow gained 4 more emote slots for tier 1. So, I had to come up with some ideas. Currently, I have an OWO/UWOO one kind of in plans. But I'm gonna do that on stream anyway. I always make my emotes on stream, or at least get the ideas down. And then I'm also thinking of making a miffed one. You know, where I'm like miffed. Kind of like angry. But then I still had to think of 2 more. Which, I'm not complaining that. I'm not complaining at all that I have like 4 new emote slots. I just have to figure out what in the world I'm gonna fill them with. You need more too, but you need ideas first? Yeah, sorry, I have no clue what to suggest. But yeah. Who else here? Oof. But. Ooh. I don't know why the sub count says 0. I just had some gifted, like, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday and the day before. From Meow Meow. Hence, Meow Meow having 3 gifted subs and the Nomad having 1. So there are at least 4, so I don't know why it says sub count of 0. Oop, game loaded, gotta go die in DBD. Alrighty, righty, have a lovely time. You have some set aside for when you reach the goal, to be honest. Oh, neato. Have some what? Sorry, what do you have set aside? Yeah, you're seeing that on your side? Seeing what on your side? Sorry, I'm so confused. I, like, forget what we were talking about. Emotes. Oh, okie dokie. Ooh, I have a headache. Sorry. uh, Let me open up the art. So, also, I'm wearing pink today. Can't really see it. Well, you can. It's kind of vibrant, you know? Pink underneath this. It's showing up on your side? It is? Hmm. It's not showing up on the actual stream, though, is what I mean. Because right up in that corner, it's supposed to show the count. So I don't know why it's not doing that, you know? Little wonky. Still pretty. Yeah. Well then, I really like how this is like a teeny tiny little brim. I'm vibing with it. Very classy pink, yes. It is a lovely hot pink, you know? It's technically a tank top, a workout tank top, but I don't want to show off any of my body. At least for a while, until I literally have no choice, because it's too hot. The delay got better? Oh, lovely, lovely. Here, let me, go into art, and then go on to this. Did that work? Yes, it did. And which one do y'all want to do first? Because before we get started with the goose game, I'm kind of feeling like we should modify some more emotes. The original Hardy one stays the same regardless, but, you know. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but with the ghosty, it's like bugged out to where, at least the program is, to where I can't save something that is like, has opacity on it, you know? Also, I'm gonna adjust my camera angle to have me in the center. And there we go. And y'all can now see my little Christmas lights right there, but they're so dim that you pretty much can't see them. Oop, oop. There we go. Okie dokie. Sad news. Your hands and feet have nerve damage. And you have something called neuropathy? Oh no! That sounds horrific. And painful. Oof. Well, I hope it, like, doesn't hurt too much. You know, like, I hope it doesn't last. Aww. Anyway. We're also gonna start with the Hardy. Also, I keep on leaning this way, but that's because technically my camera's right on the edge of my monitor. Sorry, that was like... I hope it doesn't hurt. You know, I really hope that doesn't hurt. Ah! But, oh wait, I can zoom in? Like this? What? Sorry, I just... This is... Hold on, just the fact that I can zoom in and out. It's painful, but your doctor is going to try to treat it. But it's not too bad. It's like your hands and feet fell asleep. Oh no. So you have pins and needles, like, indefinitely? At least until something gets figured out? Ugh. Well, hopefully they figure out what it is. The hat's already red, so that's convenient. Kind of want to keep the... You know what? Here. We'll make this red as well. Random times of pins. Oh, okie dokie. Well, that's better than constantly, you know? Wait a second, is it not showing? Oh, sorry. There we go. I didn't realize I accidentally changed it back. You're so... Oh, let me adjust the stream to art. Art. And let's add digital. And emote. Done. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and remove those after. So now we have the red. And what are y'all thinking for this? I know that for the heart, I'm kind of thinking like a present of sorts. You know? And then maybe, I don't know, something. Because we also have the rainbow. Then we also have the pumpkin. But we can add another one. We also have purple, but that's not on this one. So, and we'll turn on that shading. It was caught early enough that it hasn't gotten worse, so it's going... Okie dokie. That's a good thing that y'all caught it early. That means you can prevent a lot of damage. Well, at least prevent further damage. Present. I'm trying to think of what color I want to make this. I think probably green will be a nice contrast. Now, just gonna fill this in. There's one part. Sorry, I'm like kind of focusing. Yeah, hopefully the damage doesn't get worse. At least you caught it early, which means that you should be able to like prevent further damage, which is a good thing, you know? Also, the fact that this ends up being dark still, it's very handy because I never added shading, like extra shading right here. So this is handy. Hope it doesn't go that far. Okay. Oh, wow. How many people are here, by the way? So, question. Which emote do we want to do after this one? Just kind of like... There we go. It's kind of... The green is kind of ugly, not gonna lie. But we're gonna add a ribbon on it. It shouldn't get worse if you can continue your treatments. We also have pain medicines for it as well, so you're not in pain anymore. Oh, okie dokie. Well, I'm glad you're not in pain. And that there are ways to treat it. Ooh, what do y'all think of this green? I think this is actually a really good Christmas green. Hello, Void. Welcome. We're just doing some more emotes. And then after the emotes, we're gonna move on to Duck Game again. Or we're either gonna do Duck Game or we might do a different game if y'all want to do a different game, you know? But until then, the plan is Duck Game. I mean, Goose Game. Whoops. Here, increase that tolerance. There we go. Yeah, we're doing like a Christmas present right now. We're gonna go with the grainy edge. And I think a nice gold color would look lovely. Although I am colorblind, so I'm gonna go more on the orange side. And I guess... Trying to think of how to do this. That will actually work, you know? Perhaps like this? That'll work. And then like that. And then we can come in like that. That's a little too thick. Also too thick. There we go. We're trying to make it kind of look like, well, it's wrapped. Here we go. Gonna seal up these edges. And now, grab this. But actually, oh, I didn't have to seal up the edges. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Alright, oop. Yeah, I probably should have sealed up the edges. At least for this one. There. Not trying to do text. Are you, ooh? Why? Okay, it's not working anymore. And, wait, why is this over the shadow? Oh, wait. There we go. I hate that it added text to that, because that ruined it. That's why it was acting up. Here we go. Why do you feel that struggle in your soul? Because it is definitely a struggle. Zoom out. I'm so glad I figured out how to do that. Gonna go back to zoom in though. I'm so happy I figured out that zoom. Should we put down a little design on this? I'm feeling like we should. But we don't have to, of course. I'm just thinking aloud. Now that I kind of have the ribbon down, I kind of want to turn off that. But then, nope. Tolerance too high. Come on, computer. Oh, wait. Just do that regular one. No, what? Come on. You know what? Fine. It's fine. This is fine. Is that Coolio? Hey! I still have like the Halloween versions of everything of that I haven't changed up. Okay, now what should we do? Let's see what happens if I put on a little bit of red. Just to see. Okay, so you doesn't really do that issue. I will figure it out though, don't worry, don't worry. But I'm thinking I'll go onto the smooth and no, I wanted it to stay within this. Here, let's try this. I'm just like doing a bunch of trial by error, I guess. Oh my gosh. It's really gonna make me trace this whole dang thing. You got gifted. Oh yeah. Hey, nice. I'm glad. Okay, I guess that works enough for a ribbon, and then we'll just do a orange. I guess. Orange? Nah, we'll do blue. Now we'll do purple. Yeah, purple's nice and vibrant. And it'll go as its own thing. Ribbon at the very top. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you stayed for the whole thing. Look, this calligraphy one, which I accidentally clicked on. It's gonna work grand. Okay. Gonna actually make it bigger. Too big. No. Does that work? That kind of looks ugly. Hold on, I got it. Circle. And then... wrong direction. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How... There's some sort of keybind that I'm clicking on. And I don't know what it is. Okay, I have to figure that out. I'm gonna actually figure that out before I move any further. So I am gonna move it back onto my face. Nope. Okay, don't crash, don't crash. How do I check for keybinds? Tools. No. No, I do not know how I did that. That means that there is a button that I want to avoid touching then. Because I think I do have... Oh my, let me test something. Okay. The letter F is the keybind. But how do I turn that off? Okay, there has to be some way. We're gonna figure this out first. You know what? No, we'll finish drawing this one first, and then we'll figure that out. This is... I don't know how to draw a ribbon. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I just draw a heart. I'll figure that predicament out in a little bit. But for now, we're gonna be drawing this. Here, bigger. Too big. Actually. Think bows. Well, here's the thing. I don't know how to draw though. But I'll try. Alright, here, let me actually do a better version of that. I can always move it. Here, let me actually move it. And now, do this, that, that, that. Oh wow, would you look at that big difference that just happened? And then that. Wow, what a little bit of guidance can do. And I actually like... Yeah, I think what we'll do is... Let me actually close this off, make it into a closed entity. And I want to fill it up with... We'll go with like a dark, deep blue. Go button. Oops. One. Okay. Deep right there. Put it right there. Yeah! It only took like forever. and then I'm gonna add a knot separately. Because I cannot with it right now. There we go. Okie dokie. See you, Ryla. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate ya. Oh, sorry that your internet's being rude. But I hope to see you in here again one day. Wrong button. I should actually probably rotate this. But nah, this works. And you know what? Should I place it up here? No. But I am going to change the yellow into blue. Present. There we go. That makes it very difficult to see. We're gonna go for lighter blue. I'm too colorblind for this. We're gonna go for a more teal. Magenta? Indigo? A little darker than that. There we go. That works enough. It's gonna be very hard to see as an actual emote, but it's fine. It's fine. New layer. And I'm gonna draw the little button. Good enough. Good enough for me. I'm happy with that. Alright, and I'm gonna save that. File. I'm gonna save it as a riff because then it adds in. I didn't really delete anything. Alright, and save as. Hurty present. There we go. PNG. Lovely, lovely. And should we go ahead and move on to a different game? One where I'm not constantly leaning over? Because I'm like constantly out of frame. I'm also really out of breath. Oh my goodness. Oof. That was a lovely angle. Okie dokie. And I'll work on more later. I might do that off stream. Stretch, alrighty. And hydrate, well, I'll hydrate again after the stretch actually. Also, now that I took off the headphones, you can actually see this in the back of my head. Alrighty. I'm like starting to grow out my hair a lot. Oh, now that I'm actually moving away from the computer and I won't be able to see chat, I can put on my glasses that I just got. Anywho. For the stretch. Ooh, that was a pop. Alright. Ooh. I don't know if I'm gonna go as long as I did yesterday today, because, well, you know. Yeah, I got new glasses because the old ones broke. So, you know, it is how it is. It be how it is. I mean, it is what it is. Just doing a lot of this because this I really need. Gonna keep on doing this for a little bit. Eventually though. But, so, are we planning on doing... I like the look of the glasses with this, though. Like, I think these go well together. What is it? It is what it is. Oh, yeah. Part of me wants to do just chatting, but then that's also, like, putting a lot of pressure on y'all to, like, be very active. So I think before I can start being like Human One and doing, like, hour-long just chattings, I'm gonna have to wait until, like, I tend to have more people in the chat, you know? Because even though I would love to do just chatting, it's, like, a lot to have, like, only a few people put in a lot, you know? At least, that's how I feel. Which is random, it's a random thought, but, yeah. I'll wait until I have a higher viewer count before I do that. Ooh, and I'm gonna enjoy this sleep after this. Because I have a migraine. It might be from the large contrast of lights, I don't know. But hopefully it will go away. I'm just gonna continue wearing my glasses though for the rest of the stream because they're brand new. I got them today, and you know, I want to show them off because I look sophisticated with them on. Especially with, like, the beanie sitting like this, kind of like a brim. I am vibing for it. Alrighty. So now, what should we do? I guess we'll move on to the game. Or how long have I been going for? 39 minutes. You need to get new glasses, you have plenty of contacts but broke your last pair? Yeah, that's the predicament I was in. However, where I live, it is so dry and not good at all for your eyes to, well, wear contacts here. Because they dry out so fast. So, you know, I look like a funky history professor. I guess. My goal in life is to look like the hot librarian, you know? But I can definitely see history teacher. I like the pink with the teal though. I feel like it's a great mismatch. Yeah. Literally, part of how I look, like dress, tends to always give off stoner vibes, you know? Yes, they are void. Oop, I got water on my draw pad. You got new pants and a hoodie thrown at you by your mom? Neato. It's always fun and dandy. I'm gonna set this to just chatting while we figure out what to play. We could do the goose game. Definitely can. I have no issue with the goose game. It's just we've done it 2 days in a row already. So, it's up to y'all whether or not we want to do that. I'm cool with it. I'm a little too stupid for that game, but Minecraft? If I was able to run Minecraft while streaming, then that would be a definite. I actually do want to stream Minecraft, but I have to figure out what type of Minecraft, you know? So, maybe something new. Yeah. You have to start getting more games. I don't have Deltarune yet, but I plan on getting it. The Fall Guys refused to update. Like, it got to 100% but then stopped. Oh, we should do some Fall Guys for a little bit. Because they seem to have a funky season, carnival season now. So, how about we do some Fall Guys for a little bit? I still have to finish Life is Strange one of these days, and I literally have the prequel to Life is Strange already downloaded, ready to play, like, Eventually. Yeah. And then I'll get the second version too. But that's gonna take a wee bit, you know? Oh, wow. I've got to build up the courage to ask some of my streamer friends to stream if they'd be down to stream with me. Because before, like this whole year, for the most part, I couldn't really ask some of my more busy streamer friends, or at least newer streamer friends, if they would stream with me. Because since I had limited internet, I could never guarantee if I would have internet by the time that we decide to like stream, you know? Like, let's say that we schedule something. But what if the internet runs out before then? Then I'll have to cancel. And since the internet became more and more unreliable, I just couldn't. So, on the bright side, it is now no longer like that. I just had to not be a wuss and actually ask them. Because there was a streamer that I said I was gonna see if we could stream together with. But then I never got back to them because that's like around the time where I took my break. By the way, I'm talking about the streamer that I'm talking about right now is Ray and Human One. Because like back then I would, because they're like newer friends, you know? Like, yeah. But there is Chris and Mel, who I do plan on, like specifically Chris, I'll like always stream with, because well, they understand how it'd be, and like I know I'm not gonna bother them with like wanting to stream with them. So I believe, plus also with Chris and Mel, we would stream KFC almost every time that we would have an anime night, which we haven't had an anime night in a while. I just haven't brought it up because my internet's been so bad and I've been so busy. But now that I'm no longer busy because college is over, I'll have to see if they're available. Because if they are, then we're going to be continuing KFC Dating Simulator, which will be fun, and I'm really looking forward to. Man. I do like doing just chatting, though. That's like one of my favorite ones to do. It's just, I don't have the confidence. Yeah, the KFC Dating Simulator is so much fun, and I adore it. It is, yes. It exists, and I love it, and I will continue to do it until it gets finished. Oh, yeah, it's so nice to just chat. It's nice to just chat. I'm just no good at like keeping up a conversation, you know? Like in reality, like in IRL, in person, I'm no good at keeping up a conversation. Which is why I look forward to having, possibly one day, if I get lucky enough, having multiple people on here, because then I tend to like flow off of the chat. That's why streams where there's like very few people or chat's very quiet tends to be very low energy, and I tend to like get bummed out because I tend to feed off of energy of others. At least that's how I keep my energy. So it's much easier whenever people are talking. Or like the game's like very dynamic. Which sucks because I love just chatting. Yeah. That's why although I do appreciate lurkers, because they do help out a lot, I also really appreciate people who are very active in chat. An Among Us stream would be fun. Oh yeah, it would be. I'd have to figure out, I'll have to schedule something like that, because I would have to get some friends in on that. But yeah, I'll add that to something I can do. You get nervous when it's silent, or when there's not many people? Yeah. I understand. I am the same way. But, uh, like, part of the reason why I'm, like, stalling to get started on the game is because I am honestly, I have a bit of a headache. I've already streamed like twice this week, like 2 days in a row. This is my third day in a row. So I don't think I am going to be going for much longer. Just because I have a headache and like I feel out of breath. So yeah. And so like I've honestly, while I've been talking, I've been looking at who I should possibly raid. Besides, I've gone like it's almost been 50 minutes. I think it's safe enough of a time to be able to raid some people. And I actually, there is someone who I want to raid who I haven't in a long time, but I know they have a really wholesome community. Because, yeah, I wanted to go for 2 hours, but this headache is gnarly. And, so I should probably give myself some rest. So it kind of sucks having to end it like this, but, you know, I'll see y'all, I'm not going to stream tomorrow, because I'm going to be very busy, but I did say I was going to stream on Friday, and I will. Friday, we'll see how I'm feeling, though. If I'm honestly not feeling good on Friday, then I'll let y'all know on the Discord, and then we'll do it on, like, a different day. But, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Even though I do have a gnarly headache, I don't really... I'm, like, stalling because I don't want to end yet, even though I should. Because I like talking with people, even though I'm an introvert. I guess I'm an ambivert? Ambi? I can't speak. Oh, although, I will say, before we go, something that I am planning on doing in the future, because a lot of people can't make it. Sorry, I know you're bonking me now, but something I do plan on doing in the future, is early streams, because a lot of people can't make it to these streams, because they're so late. Like, I literally started at 11 for me, which means that it's 12 for some other people, like, in, like, the Pacific Standard, is that the one? Eastern Standard? Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. It's like so late for them. And that like kinda sucks. So they can't really come. So I plan on doing some earlier streams as well, if I can find the time, you know? Which they'll probably be weekend streams, more so. Because I do work. So I do work on, like, how early? I don't know. I'd say probably 10 at the earliest for me. It's like 10:45 for you. Okay, so when I say early, I mean probably like, uh... Oh, hello, Ray! You're gonna make it till, 1? Nice. Well, we are actually about to end. I'm just stalling, you know. We are gonna end soon. But it's nice to see you. I'm talking about like future plans right now before I end. Just like morning time, probably like around noon. And when I say noon, I mean like 12 my time, or 11 my time, or 10 my time. So somewhere between, like 1 and 10 my time, because then that's whenever my dad's still at work, and so I don't have to worry about his TV blaring in the background, because that is an issue that comes with that. So those are going to be around the times. Oh no, it's great. Yeah, it's great to see you again too. I appreciate you stopping by. You still want to bong? I know. I'm almost done. you know, have been going for like 52 minutes. Yeah. On the weekends, which will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, are the days that I might stream early. I want to stream early on, you know? Because those are the days that I'm not going to have college or work. So yeah. Just so y'all know, in the future, Fridays, Saturday... No, wait. Not Fridays. No, I work on Fridays. Saturdays and Sundays, I'll probably be doing earlier streams. And late streams. I just mean I'll be streaming both times if I have the energy to. So yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and set up the raid. Take the time to figure out your Switch? Yeah, if you want. There are a couple people that I do want to raid, but there is one person who I haven't raided in a while. Yeah, because there are like some of my friends that like, I know that whenever they stream early for the most part. For example, Ray, because I really want to stream with Ray one day. And well, they stream at around that time, so yeah. Yeah. I'm glad y'all were able to come. I'm gonna add the Hardy emote, the Christmas Hardy emote, into chat, and I'm gonna submit that. And then I have to figure out other emotes, since now I have 4 new emote slots, which is wild. So yeah. I'm gonna send y'all over to Ricky. They're really cool. A large portion of my community came over from like their community, so I hope y'all have fun. They have you heard of the band All Time Low? I believe the person who I'm sending you to is like one of their groupies, so I believe they like carry all the equipment for them. So like, yeah, that's cool. Anywho, yeah, I appreciate you all, and I'll see you over there, I guess. Alrighty, righty. Bye.